another episode of the Sean Farrell podcast. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Jesus Christ died and he rose again. Let's get into it. So when you are suicidal, okay, you have to find, you can find the smallest, you can find the smallest joy in some things when you are suicidal, okay? So I saw this post by a guy I follow on Instagram. Guy's called Mental Health CEO, okay? And he had a post. Small wins you should celebrate if you are suicidal. Eating food, no matter how small. Taking a shower, washing your face or changing your clothes. Going to work or school when it feels like climbing a mountain. Brewing a cup of coffee for yourself. Petting a animal. Hugging a loved one or yourself. Talking to someone or answering a text. Playing a video game or watching a movie you love. Taking your medication. Getting in enough water and hydration for the day. Moving your body, even if it is stretching or taking a small walk. Waking up in the morning, even though it feels like a torture. Resisting the urge to self-harm and replacing it with an alternate, such as rubbing ice. Going to sleep despite knowing that your thoughts are more active at night. Staying alive, even when your mind tells you there's no point. Okay, so what's the one thing that people say? That what's the one thing that people say about suicidal people who resist the urge to take their lives? Okay, it takes a whole lot of strength. Okay, it takes a whole lot of strength, and that thought is in your head, and that thought is really in your head, and you can't get it, and you just can't get it out of your head some days. Okay, you just can't get it out of your head, and when you resist that urge to in your life, for people, as someone who attempted suicide, me, yeah, I told y'all, I used to I used to self-harm, okay, and I used to, and I kept a blade in my bag, okay. I may no whole secret about that, okay. I used to keep a blade in my bag, and I used to keep a knife under my bed, and if these things were, if I knew that doing these things were small wins, if I knew that doing these things were small wins, okay, because even when I was suicidal, I really had no trouble. I really had no issue taking a shower, okay. I really had no issue taking a shower. I had no issue going to work. Um, it was just the time in between that was most troubling for me. Okay, it was the free time that I had in between taking a shower or going to work that was the most troubling, because I was thinking about suicide constantly every day. But if I knew that doing these things were small wins, then if I knew that doing these things were small wins, then um, I probably would have been in a slightly different place. I I would say I would probably say I would be in a slightly different place to back then. But um, you don't know what you don't know, okay? And I didn't know stuff like this are wins, but now I do. Okay. So there was a story that I did, a video that I did about Harris County, Texas. Um Harry County Harris County, Texas in Houston. And I did a video where three sheriff's deputies ended their life by suicide. And one guy put down in the comments, he said, well, it's actually four. I said, actually four. Um, it's actually four sheriff's deputies who ended their life. So then I looked up that. So I looked up that story and I couldn't find it. So I looked it up again recently and I found it. And there it was. A fourth sheriff's deputy had ended his life by suicide, which happened in early February. Okay. And I just think it kind of reinforces the point that being a cop is harder. Being a cop, being a sheriff's deputy is hard as hell. Okay. Or being a first responder of any kind is hard. And whether you're a ambulance worker, sheriff's deputy, cop, crisis worker, 988 hotline worker. um, um, it is a tough. It is a tough job. It is a tough job. And being a first responder of any kind is a tough job. We at 988, I guess we're like the first responders for mental health, right? We are the first responders for mental health crisis or and other things. Okay. Other types of crisis. Um, so yeah, but I would probably say law enforcement is very taxing and very stressful, especially with the way that we demonize cops today. That just adds to it. Um, and let me and I said this in the previous video, and I'm going to say it again to all the local law enforcement around there: Memphis Police Department, Shelby County Sheriffs, Collierville, Germantown, Bartlett, Lakeland, South Haven, Olive Branch. No, you can call us here at 988. This is your safe space. Okay, this is a safe space to discuss what you feel. Okay, and it is okay not to be okay. It is okay not to be okay. We've had a few cops call 988 before. Yes, we have. We have. So yeah, Um, it's okay not to be okay. This applies not just to law enforcement. It's applied. I'm not just talking about law enforcement. I'm talking about everyday people. Okay. Um, it's okay not to be okay. And 988 is a safe space for you to express what you are feeling, to get what you feel out of you. Okay. And when you get what you feel out of you, it is like a cleansing. It is like a cleansing that feels good. It's like an 800-pound weight has just been lifted off. It's like a heavy weight on your chest. And it's like talking about it pulls that weight right out of your chest. Okay. So to law enforcement in the Memphis Shelby County surrounding area, again, Germantown, Lakeland, Millington, Arlington, Bartlett, Carterville, Olive Branch, South Haven. Don't hesitate to call 988. Okay. It's okay not to be okay. And people, everyday people, men, women, teenagers, children, truck drivers, warehouse workers, fast food workers, Uber drivers, gas station workers. Okay? You can call all us too. It is okay not to be okay. All right? All right? Okay. That's it. And that's all for the Sean Farrell podcast. I am out of here. May God bless you all.